always like the analogy when you're really, really upset. I like the analogy of if you were in court
Yes.
and you were appealing to the judge, and this
Hmm.
is like a life sentence, right? You gonna control yourself. If you
Oh
think
yeah.
something you say can win the judge over and they'll see it
Hmm.
differently and give you grace, you're going to talk to the judge a certain way.
Yeah, that's true.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I was thinking in my head, I've seen videos where, someone is being sentenced
Mm-hmm.
or whatever and playing like they hard. Well, I don't give a fuck, whatever. And then judge slap that harsh sentence and they go crying off like a little bitch. So understand that how you project yourself matters,
Yeah.
period. It does matter. And self control is a key component in that equation.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just is. Some people, you can call it, I will say things to you a certain way to get a certain point across or to get a certain result.
Mm-hmm.
The result. And I speak with a tone, I phrase my words a certain way. Some people may call it manipulation. I call it creating the outcome that I desire.
Right. Yeah. So it's you really being mindful of what triggers the other person.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Knowing your audience when you know your partner, you know what ticks them off, or you know what,
You know.
come on.
Like
No,
if you go like this, that's not gonna be received. Like go,
no,
oh,
no,
now
no,
that ain't gonna
no,
work.
no.
Or roll your eyes, go,
Yeah.
oh,
Or go silent and
mm,
do the silent treatment.
that is the worst.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah,
So you've been with the person long enough. You don't have to be with someone that long. If you're intimate with them, then you know them.
right. So know certain body language,
Yes.
certain tone, certain
Yeah.
voice,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then also sometimes you know yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give transparency.
Okay.
So last night, I'm in the shower and the drain
Uh-oh.
totally stops up and hair and everything's coming out of the drain and I'm freaking out and I'm having a fit and I know that if I go marching in the bedroom and start fussing and say, I'm going to go buy some Drano and fix it myself, right? I know I'm not going to get a good reaction out of my husband because over the years, he said, do not use Drano.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always used Drano when I was single because that's what worked. But he was like, no, it ruins the pipe. Don't use Drano. So in my mind, I'm saying, I'm going to tell him I'm going to use Drano because he didn't fix it. I'm going to use some Drano. And I said, girl, that is not going to get you the right result.
No.
And so instead, I wrap my towel around me, still kind of wet from the shower, and I go marching in there, talking it with an English accent.
Yes, she did. She
Saying,
put humor in it.
yes, I added humor, and I was like, I cannot take a proper shower because the shower is just filling up with water, And then I have like my towel barely hanging on me, and I'm like
I
wailing
was
around.
thinking that.
But it was like, just make humor of it, but make sure he understands that
Yeah.
I need it fixed. And so today, my
Yeah.
shower is fixed.
Yes. I did what I needed to do, and it was a lot.
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
said, when I did all that, he said, I'll fix it tomorrow. Right.
Yeah, when
That
you
was
said
it.
all that, it was like, what else can I say?
But
I just let her know I'll fix it tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Fix
that
it
was it.
tomorrow.
That was the end of
That's it.
discussion. My scene was over. I was no longer the lady from England. And that was the end of that. That could have been a long, drawn out
Yeah.
argument,
Oh
but
my
that was the
God.
end
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to know your mate, what's going to get the best reaction from them,
Correct. Yeah.
right? What's
Yeah.
going to smooth it over. Yeah.
Yeah.